Okay, well, second video. I don't know what to say. Feeling it today. The first one I don't know, was a shit show. I felt that looking back at it, I almost deleted it, but then the comments kept coming in, and it's great to see you guys still give a shit and care. So yeah, it was a bit rusty. Um, and people immediately off the bat asked if I was doing okay, if I looked like I was on drugs, but I'm touching my nose and sniffing because I'm sick. I'm actually waiting on a COVID test. I been home from work again 3 days or 2 days. Tomorrow maybe three. Yeah, there's a wait. I don't think I have it. Of course I don't have it, but I can't go to work coughing like a seal. But yeah, I was a bit in a funk for I guess about whenever the last video was of that black gangrene one. Kind of burned out on music and talking about music. Then yeah, new winds, that metal came true, or blew through, like I said in the last video, and the focus will shift a bit on that just because of oversaturation. Like I said, it's not going to be just this or just that. It's going to be everything. If you like that shit, welcome. If you don't, also welcome. Um, I want to start. We're listening to Fulci, Tropical Sun, in the background with um, the things that got me out of the funk, or maybe also more focused on the different scale of music, is a few people or a few channels on YouTube and a podcast that I wanted to shout out. The first one is Schnell, of course, Adam Schnellenbach from the Vital Vlog. I think it's that. His updates are relentless. One and two, they're always great. Always great recommendations. Always good shit. He's kind of the reason that maybe I got back into Maggot Stomp and what's the other one? Has Split Records and a ton of other stuff. Extremely Rotten, which I know because it's the Euro distro. But yeah, just so many good labels doing great things. So yeah, Schnell hurls as he does it. Against Death Metal Crypt, I don't know the guy personally. I don't know Schnell, but whatever. I met him once at a chat with the other guys. Those morning night live videos we did. Met him once. He has a ton of old death metal demos uploaded to his channel. Check it out, Death Metal Crypt. And then The Growl is a documentary that's being made by Cannibal Cam, is his moniker on Banger TV, which is, yeah, it's sometimes they're good videos, sometimes not. When they talk about slam, when they talk about death metal, they get Cam from The Growl, and I would definitely mention or recommend his channel because he's doing these live interviews through Skype and through I don't know, man, just great people. I saw Steve-O from Impetigo was there, Devin from Sanguisugabog, ton of people, and all his demeanor and the way he talks about music is from Canada, so he has this jolly joie de vivre only Canadians have, I guess. And the last one is the Heavy Hole podcast. Best to follow on Spotify, I guess. They have some YouTube content. I didn't delve into, but yeah, great podcast. Three guys from New York that just interviewed. He is in Pyrexia. Um, Artificial Brain is one of the main guy. Is one of his bands. Yeah, man, great shit. So those four really got me out of my whatever that was. So yeah, let's look at some more takes. Why don't we? What did I do? I did bunch. I stopped off at Gateway Scriptures of Grief. Like I said, it's more on the death side of things. A guy from Bruges, one man project, really heavy, really. I'm not sure if the vocals are guttural. I can't remember the vocals anymore, so I have to listen to it. Let's stay in Belgium for a while. This is Head of the Baptist, their 2-track demo. I can't even read the first one yet, maybe, and then this Puyata Libertà Adam Citura. I'm not sure. Great guy, Gun, gave me this demo, more of a promo tape. that he was going to give to a booker at a show. I think the Tool Mold show last year, um, but then he couldn't find a booker, and he just said, "Well, you do the promo." That Mold Bookings is them. They they were booking in Hasselt, my hometown, but then all of a sudden they moved to Antwerp right before COVID hit. So they were planning on doing their first show, but yeah, that never got through. Then Necros, they have the new one. I don't know what the title is. The new one, something with skin. The artwork is insane. It's these humanoids, I guess, who shred off their skin and are holding it above a chasm or an abyss and just dropping it in. It's Meryl's art, I think. I'm not sure. This is the Tank Crimes Sentient Rune Blood Offerings I picked up from Babylon Doom Cult last year. Necros. Yeah, great band. Power trio, if you will. He is the same singer as also in Vastum, another awesome band. Really cool tape. Black and Gold. Luca Indrio, bass and vocals. Chad Gailey on drums and Sonny Reinhardt on guitar. The drummer is also in more bands than you know, so yeah. Pretty cool. J Cards, I remembered. With the lyrics, of course. Shadows and Light, Rather Be Dead, Blood Offerings, Beneath Empty Hands. I haven't heard a new one. I think there's only one track out, but it's worth checking out. Necron. They were supposed to tour too, so yeah, everybody was supposed to tour. I already missed Blood Incantation last week, I think. So yeah, that's that. I showed the Pisgrave. I have these two. I have the Spectral Apparition and Ascended Dead that I talked about not too long ago. These are from Invictus. You got them to me. This is an Invictus Dark Descent split release, and then this is an Invictus for sure. I compared it to Blood Incantation and Spectral Voice on that part of the. I would say this is Spectral Voice, this is Blood Incantation, but I'm not sure anymore. Really cool tapes, just as a freebie thrown in. Especially this one, the Ascended Dead. Pretty sure it was these two I was talking about, but not sure anymore. Then, two bands that got me looking at Maggot Stomp before I knew it was Maggot Stomp, and I have the promo flyers for these tapes. A band that caught my attention, I think mid last year, was Ossuary with Supreme Degradation and their Cremation Ritual. Now I don't have the Cremation Ritual, but the Supreme Degradation is an awesome tape. This is a three-piece. I think it's female vocals. I'm not sure. Not that it matters with the guttural sounds they are producing. I think there was a Jack Stoltz link, but once again, it's been too long since I looked into it. And on drums, I on guitar and throat, and M on bass, recorded in Madison 2018. Darkness Shall Rise Productions. Really old school looking. Great. Fucking Fulci. Can't stop listening to that tape, man. It's so, I don't know. It's so fun. It's fun. That's why I'm listening to this shit. It's more fun. It's more uplifting. It's more positive in some weird way because it's all about dismembering and emboweling and stuff like that. But you know, in a positive way. This is Command. I picked this up at a Youth Attack drop. I think about, I don't know, maybe when the Cadaver Dog went live. So quite some time ago. I picked them up because they were advertising this as with members off. I think the singer for Hoax is in here and stuff like that. So yeah, people I know from the hardcore. And at that time, my ear wasn't trained enough, so I didn't hear how death metal it actually is. I just sorry. I'm getting a lot of Google alerts here. Someone's breaking in. I falsely, I didn't call it hardcore, I think, but it was so adjacent to hardcore because of the Youth Tech link and the Hoax link. But it's actually a There is some hardcore, and also for the Maggot Stomp too. It's I'll talk about it then, but there's definite hardcore influences in those projects, or not in all of them, but in a lot of them. So yeah, Commands. Not sure who else is in here. They have two demos for now. Maggot Stomp did a compilation of the first and second one. I'm not even sure what this is. It's demo 16 and 18 or something like that. But yeah, very good bands. I hope to see these live. I hope to see something live soon. Whatever. Then I have Ossuary. I did Pissgrave, Human Agony, Goring Christ. This came in together with the. This is from Invictus, so it came in with the other tapes from Invictus. I know I'm rehashing a bit, but some new stuff will come up. This is just the playlist I made for the death metal tapes. This is not per se death metal; it's more on the war side of this story, war metal side of the story. But it is putrid enough. It's like Caveman Cults, that direction. A bit revengey, maybe. Sorry, I'm still coughing like mad. Hope I don't get that COVID shit. So yeah, that is way too good of a tape. Then Ulcerot, Nick Huratu, one of the extremely rotten tapes. There you go. That's the information for the man. I wish I had more funding just to pick some of their stuff up, because them and Misaka are doing some incredible releases. Very cool tapes, logo all plastered over there. There you go. Very guttural. This is Untergang, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and Pissgrave members coming together. I think they met at a Killtown Fest and then decided to do Ulcerot. Ashes and excrement and putrescence pulsating mist. So yeah, like I said, positive vibes all through this one. Denmark. There you go. Another Fulci sample. But yeah, this is a very good tape. This is the first press or whatever. I'm not too worried or too keen on first or second press, but they keep them in repress in the labels I'm talking about. The other one has the logo worked in the image a bit more. I think I have a flyer somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is right now. It's actually better, believe it or not. Is it that important, Tom? Yeah, it is that important. Look, this is better, right? But yeah, we're mugazifting, as we say. Sedimentum, yeah, the demo. This came out on Iron Bonet, I think, also last year. Canadian, not sure. On Iron Bonet, they picked it up. I think they also did there is a vinyl release. I'm just not sure who did it. This is just something random I got from Bandcamp. Maybe a recommendation, or someone recommended it to me. The artwork kind of reminds me of the Blood Incantation Spectral Voice 7-inch for the tape, which it's impossible to get. It's on my want list it's been on my want list for so long. It's just impossible. Very good demo. Listening or hoping for some more very soon. 14 minutes. Okay. Of Feather and Bone, they came through with two molds. More on the blackened side of the death metal spectrum, I would say. I didn't listen to this tape too much, which I'm going to rectify after this. But they blew me away with their show at the Magazine Cafe. Like I said, it was the tour with two molds. There was one more, Cruciamentum maybe, or I'm not sure. My brain is rotting from all this waiting on nothing. The two Frenolets, I'm not going to show or talk too much about this. Frenolet is rapidly becoming one of my favorite bands, not just in death metal, but just all over. I keep listening to this one, keep listening to the full length, and keep hoping that there will be something new very soon. I got these from Pater Daams from het Bos. Still, thank you very much. Very guttural, very, yeah, very Frenelite. I always imagined them to be slower, but they have some really heavy, fast parts. Yeah, demo compilation and European album promo from 2016, I think. Handwritten tapes, extremely rotten. We're flying through these. Then, one that I have the first one, I'm desperately looking for the second one. I know Iron Bonet is doing the LP version, but they had a tape version. This is Ascendancy with Ascending Primacy. Primary, sorry. Denmark, I don't think there's a connection with the Korp sounds, although they have this knife thing going, but you know, they're all Vikings. Once again, something that I digitally picked up on Bandcamp and then just kept listening to it. Very burly death metal. Altered Beast, Calling the Weak, recorded in Hafnia in 2018. Based on label, very good. And this together with the Auf Feather and Bone should be on regular rotation. And like I said, if you have a link or a lead on that new one, I'm not even sure what it's called anymore. Then, Chitonic Deity, Reassembled in Pain. Let that play out. Drained, Disintegrated Organs, Echoes of Death and Blood Ritual. Paul Riedel from Blood Incantation with his better half and another guy called Charles Corin on drums, Erica Osterhout guitar, bass and vocals, and Paul Riedel guitar and vocals. Older recordings from 2015, 2013, 2014. Yeah, a Colorado band that sprung out or that came from the Blood Incantation camp. Very good demo EP. You tell me. How can you not bang your head to that shit? Chitonic Deity. There's a bunch of these tapes. It's been re-released on a double tape with a split or something like it. I haven't followed too much, but yeah, can't wait for that full length. Then 3 more, I think, and then I'm done. I'm not going to show all these promo flyers. Just 1 or 2 because I got 2 new tapes in that are worth mentioning. This is the Milingar Doda Vagar, I guess. This is from Underground Soundscapes from Greece, one of his first releases. I'm not sure how much it is. 6. This has been put out on vinyl through Amorfati, and this is once again more on the blackened side of the death metal spectrum. Very dark and disturbing. Limited to 100. This is 6616. Yeah, the track listing are all A with umlauts and stuff like that. Recorded October 2015 to July 2016. So yeah, in Bulgaria. Artwork by Beyond Art. Released on CD and 12-inch by Amorfati. Underground Soundscapes. Yeah, great label. Too bad he's not doing shit anymore, except for spinning really good records on Instagram or in his home. Thanks for everything you did. Then 2 I picked up from a distro in England called the Grindfather Productions. That's his logo. Very grindy, very music noise stuff. So I had a sticker laying around, but yeah, you get the idea. The Grindfather. I picked up. I was looking for this Eternal Rot with Grieving Birds from Australia, and then I decided to grab Fetid with Steeping Corporeal Mass. Fetid is an American band, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Very foul sounds. Fetid, I love the logo with the ribcage. Maybe you can see it better here. Love that logo. Only listened to it digital until this was also in that distro that I was looking at hunting for the other one. This is on Headsplit Records. Like I said, I only listened to it digital, to the Fetid record. Problem here is that the sound on the tape is it's not great. It's not bad. You can hear everything, but it's not great. I think the production on the digital side or the vinyl side is a bit better, which is weird because quality in this kind of death metal, it it makes a difference in some cases. But a real good record, like I said, a very foul sound. Fetid. I don't even know what that means. Fetid. I don't even know what steeping corporeal mass means, but here it is. Going to see if the record sounds better because I actually like this record very much, but it's not unlistenable. But it's Then Eternal Rot, Grieving Birth. This came out. The 12-inch was a split release between Iron Lung and maybe an European label. I'm not sure. This is out on Headsplit Records, one of the leaders of the new death metal warfare in America. Eternal Rot is a what is the other band? They're also on Iron Lung. I played it. Faceless Burial, pretty sure. A three-piece. Faceless Burial is sorry, a bit too clean death metal, but still very good, very well played. They have a new one dropping Friday at Misaka Un Oil. This is their. I'm not sure if it's 100% the same band members, but this is their grind, psycho, flip out project that has been put on tape by Headsplit. I listened to it once. It grinded my skull, and then I went on the hunt for this tape. She reminded me of Scarlett Johansson. I'm not sure if that's from a movie or whatever, but there you go. Very nice J card, very large fold out. Max on vocals, Christoph on drums, Brad on guitars. Like I said, from Australia. I got to know these guys by Faceless Burial. I'm pretty sure it's Faceless Burial. I love the design of the tape, yellow, but then with the internal rot and the title, half plastered on there, like I don't know, like blood or something like it. I'm not sure, but really nice release. Headsplit is one of those labels that is like Maggot Stomp. They have about 40 releases, doable, manageable. Nothing is available, of course, but manageable, digital. Headsplit. This is number 238, and Fetid is 179. So yeah, they're up there. They're releasing tons of shit. Yeah, that's it. I did my shout outs. Yeah, I talked about what a shit show the last one was. I'm just going to leave it up. Thank you to all the people who have been pleasantly surprised with my return to form. Somewhat. I did air quotes again. So yeah, like I said, shout outs. Schnell, Final Vinyl Vlog, Against Death Metal Crypt, The Growl with Cannibal Cam, which is, I love that guy. I don't know him, but I love that guy. And then the Heavy Hole podcast, which is, yeah, it's the interview technique, whatever you will, but the type of guests they have and the banter between the woodworking. You have to listen to it if you want to get in. Here's the sticker. One last plug for Grindfather, great distro. Yeah, that's it. This went a little better. I took some medicine. That's maybe